And hello, everyone. Welcome to my meditation for this evening. So we're here on Zoom and going on Facebook Live for this. It's been a while since I've been with all of you. As you know, those of you who see me regularly, I've taken a break, from, our last, season of metaphysical communion. So now we're here this evening just to do a meditation during this very important time period, because we're now in the middle of the eclipse season. We just passed our lunar, eclipse a few days ago, and that was wonderful because that was an eclipse in Sagittarius, and it was a very powerful moon. It was a blood moon. It was the flower moon, also. It was a super moon. It was a major, major event. The first full lunar eclipse of this decade. So that had a lot of power in it in Sagittarius, which is, of course, the planet of expansion, freedom, philosophy, intelligence, a wide-ranging array of things that talk about expansion and growth. It was also a very important moon for introspection and examining the self within and contemplating for the future, looking into oneself, seeing what needs to be changed, what needs to be done. So an array of different experiences were taking place during that eclipse. It was a very positive eclipse, but also a very deep one, too. So we had a lot of time to focus on ourselves and what's to come for the summer, which is fast coming upon us. We're now in June the 4th here. And as you can see, it's already approaching late spring, or actually we are in late spring, and the heat is going up here in the northeastern region. So we should be in the 90s even later this week. Excuse me. Well, I have a little something. It's been a while since I've spoken over, the internet for a while. So I guess I'm a little, kind of hoarse here. But anyway, so we're going to do this meditation as a way of refocusing ourselves, getting into balance, going through this incredible period that we are under at this time. As I said, we are in the middle of the eclipse season. We're approaching a solar eclipse on June the 10th, which should be this Thursday. That's also going to be a Ring of Fire eclipse. So that's another special eclipse, another special event that always happens on a new moon. So it is new beginnings and fresh start, just in time again for the summer season. A lot we can focus in on, a lot of meditation to be done between now and then. It'll be good to recalibrate our system and acclimate to the new changes that we are undergoing. We are also in the middle of Mercury retrograde, which began on May 29th. So it is a period of great change with the seasons, the lunar eclipses, Mercury going into retrograde, going in its reverse form right now. So it is an excellent time for contemplation, relaxation, reflection, planning, and preparing, as Mercury retrograde always is. It has a little bit more power to it this time because we are under this influence of change, astronomically speaking. So we need to pace ourselves, take it with ease, because it can be a little bit of a heavy experience also for the next 3 weeks. And emotionally, a bit of a roller coaster. Tempers can flare a bit because we are under a Mercury retrograde, and that tends to happen. Disagreements, misunderstandings, people behaving in different ways that we're not accustomed to. So it's just to recognize what the influences are and just go with everything. Be understanding, be open, but be attuned to things. Relax yourself. See what's happening before you. Make adjustments as necessary. Take with grace and ease, as I always like to say. That will get us through this period. Once it's done, which should be on June 22nd, we'll be free of Mercury retrograde influence, and we're often running for a very happy and smooth sailing for the most part for the summer. And we could certainly use it this year. We have earned it. We're coming through this pandemic, as we are all aware of, and here in the United States especially, and in New York region, things are getting more relaxed. Things are starting to open up more and more once again, just in time for this season. We still have to be a bit cautious. Doesn't mean that we can just go off in our merry way and that's it, it's all over. It is not. We are still under a crisis experience here with the coronavirus. It is still active. Luckily, the vaccines that we've been taking for the last 4 to 5 months are working, obviously. Less people coming down with the coronavirus. Certainly less people are passing away from it. The hospitals are not in emergency mode like they used to be. Even here again in the Northeast region, some of the COVID testing centers are starting to basically start to close down, the major ones. There will be more mobile ones about, and there will still be some places that will be offering the vaccine, more pharmacies offering the vaccine too. But a great deal of the population has taken the vaccine with positive results. There have been some problems, unfortunately, for several people, for many people. And unfortunately, we've also lost a few people because of reactions, to this vaccine. So we mustn't be remiss in remembering this and being cognizant of that fact. It is good that, many people can take this vaccine, they have a reaction or whatever, but it goes away in a day or two or in a week or so. Everybody reacts differently. If people have pre-existing conditions, the vaccine tends to flare things up, as we've noticed, which can cause great discomfort and great, fear for a lot of people. So it's best to be alert and aware. But again, the vaccine obviously has been working. We have a major reduction in people contracting the virus. As long as you continue to take care of yourself, wear your mask, wash your hands regularly, social distance when need to be, in public places, again, you travel, etc., restaurants, stores, wear your mask. Of course, in a restaurant when you're going to eat, certainly you can't be wearing your mask. But once you're done, put on your mask again. It's helping to save lives, and it's helping to reduce the numbers of coronavirus. And that's the most important thing of all. We still have to work at it. We are still a work in progress. So we mustn't forget that. We mustn't get lazy about it. It is still a crisis. And you never know when something can suddenly turn and bring things up again. So now we're heading into the summer. We want to have a nice, safe summer until finally the immunity factor does start to kick in for real. And then we can really consider ourselves really to be safe out in the world again. But in the meantime, being prudent, mindful, and considerate is essential in order to save lives. We've come through very well here, and we want to continue that progress. Remember, there are other places throughout the world where are having still a great crisis, a tremendous emergency, such as India. Just because you don't hear so much about it in the media lately, doesn't mean that the crisis is still not there, or they're still, not, in a state of emergency. They are. Yes, help has been sent to them. They are receiving the vaccine. They are receiving medical assistance and volunteers. But nevertheless, it is still an emergency mode, similar in Brazil, also, where they don't have that much help or access to proper care. So they're still in an emergency state in those countries. And in other places throughout the world, you just don't hear so much about it here. But it doesn't mean that it's not happening. So with that in mind, Do what's right for everyone. Do what's right for you. Protect your loved ones. Protect everyone. Help save the world. Do what needs to be done. And we will continue to get through this. And yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And it's approaching, pretty quickly. Things go the way they do. I do have a strong feeling that by 2022, in the spring, we're really going to be able to finally say we're really through the worst of this. And we'll have more of our freedoms. The world will come back to its regular pace. Once again, maybe not at 100% yet, but it will. It'll be, heading to full restoration. And that's the wonderful thing. Again, we just have to be cautious and mindful, and there's lots of things that they still have to find out, and they are. We'll know more as we get to that date and time. So I feel by next March or April, it'll be, really the time where we can say, oh, goodness night, we can finally start to really celebrate. Right now, it's a little bit early. I feel the way, the media is putting it out there and the government's putting it out there. Oh, yes, we're getting through it. We can start opening up and everybody's, coming back to normal really fast. That's lovely. That's lovely. But caution is still strongly advised. I know because, again, I'm connected with spirit. I'm connected to the continuum of things. It's never been wrong. Everything that I have been told, have sensed, have picked up on has come to be. I always listen to my intuition for everything, and especially during this crisis period, which has been a tremendous help, for me, for Mother, for our home. It's worked, and the spirits will always, always be with us and always protect us and always watch out for us as long as we listen. We listen and we follow, everything will turn out well. So, again, we do have more freedom to look forward to. However, yes, the summer will be wonderful compared to something the way it was a year ago. Yes, we can relax. We'll have more fun. We'll have more access to things. More things will be available. Absolutely go. Enjoy yourself. Do. Enjoy this. We've earned it. But be mindful. Be logical. That's the most important thing of all. Take care of each other. And soon enough, the time will come where we'll be back into our full 100% freedom. So on that note, let me just check here with the connections here through Facebook or so, because I don't really know how well this is transmitting through Facebook itself. You know that there's always been issues for me regarding providing this type of experience on Facebook Live. So I'm hoping that this is coming through loud and clear for all of you out there. And let's see. I'm looking at, the chat window here in regular Facebook, because I can toggle between both, between Zoom in Facebook and through regular Facebook. So it looks like I see that there's a few people looking. Hello, Mary Lou. Thank you so much for confirming that. I'm glad to see you here and hear that. And very good. So we're here. It took a little bit of a while to get this connection. Again, it's been a while since I have done a program, first of all. And sometimes the computer needs to reset, for things. But I'm glad, that it took a little while, but it's connecting nicely. So that's good. And of course, we're going to do our meditation as was advertised earlier this week. I felt it was a good time to do this. We could certainly use it before the weekend, get a little relaxation going here, a little clarity of the mind always helps. And we'll just wait for a few more people to join us, hopefully. So I'm looking here in the chat window to see if anybody else pops up or so. Let me look at my insights here. And let's see, I don't know, it's not really telling me that much. Again, this over here is a little interesting at times. But nevertheless, for those of you who are watching me live right now or so, I hope things are going well for you and that, you know, things are doing fine. And I have one or two friends here from the Eyes of Learning, the metaphysical organization that I belong to, you know, for quite a while. At this point, it's been what, like 19 years, I do believe, because I started with them in 2002. So, and I found out recently, as perhaps all of you, that the Eyes of Learning will be resuming live presentations once again at Levittown Hall later this month. So that's wonderful news as things have improved and it's safer for people to gather. That's excellent. They're going to be offering, you know, once again, presentations live, you know, at Levittown Hall, but also through Zoom, you know, too. So they'll be using both, which is wonderful to see. So I certainly plan, you know, to be attending, most likely through Zoom, yet because I'm not fully comfortable going to places with a large gathering, yet in person. And I do have to protect mother, once again, for those of you who know, you know, she's elder and she's more, you know, vulnerable, you know, to the virus. So I have to be a little bit extra cautious, you know, for her, especially since she has, you know, been fine throughout this entire experience. So have I. We've taken extremely good care of ourselves. We've never come down with COVID-19, fortunately, because of that extra care or so. So we want to make sure that remains. But hopefully I will be with you, you know, through your Zoom presentation that they're offering. So that's later on this month. So in the meantime, I'm just waiting to see if we get more of an audience going, because I'd like to do this meditation with a group of people, not with one or two or so up here. So if you're out there listening or watching at me talking here, get into the chat windows, honeys. We're here now. You can say hello to me. You don't have to ask big stuff or whatever, just a big hello, a big wave, you know, through the icon will be very nice to see. Give me an idea who's out there more so we can have a nice presentation here. And if not, you know, you'll get to see the meditation anyway later on. As you know, I always post it on Facebook and also on the YouTube channel, Metaphysical Communion. So for those of you who are aware of that, you can click into that too. And I will be there. I will be everywhere. So I'll be a bit busy, you know, coming up in the next few months, you know, hopefully to do, you know, more individual readings privately. I do have, let's see, I do believe that I do also have a upcoming guest spot on Kindness from the Veil with Chip Reichenthal. He has resumed his program once again fairly recently, and I will be a guest. I do believe it's July 12th on his internet broadcast. That should be a Monday, July 12th from 7 to 9 p.m. So we'll be both there, you know, talking live, you know, to the worldwide audience. So I'm very much looking forward to that, you know, also, and hopefully a few more broadcasts as well. I am planning to resume broadcasting Metaphysical Communion also this summer. So stay tuned to my Facebook page, the Angelus Colon Transpsychic Express, for announcements there as well, where I will once again do my weekly broadcast there. It should still be on Fridays between 8 to 9 or so. And hopefully, you know, our internet systems are working properly so I don't have any more big problems, you know, connecting with all of you. Anyway, so at this point, we're going to get started. It's 9:30 or so. I don't want to keep everybody waiting here. We're going to do like a 20-minute meditation, you know, here. So for those of you who are out there watching in, tuning in, you can just as usual get yourself nice and comfortable and in a relaxed state. Try to be, you know, in a quiet place, no distractions, no noises, no interruptions. If you have some soft music playing in the background, that's wonderful. Anything to help you get into the meditative state. Light a candle, light incense, Hold your crystals, surround yourself in what helps you. That's always the best way to get into a beautiful state of meditation and calm and serenity. So if you can, try to have, your feet firmly on the ground. Take off your shoes if you can. Take off your socks or your pantyhose or whatever you have on. Just if your feet can feel fully firm on the ground. Sit in a nice, comfortable, but upright position. As I always instruct everyone, put your hands on your lap. Loosen up the tensions of your body. Get yourself in a good state of being. And then we're going to do our 3 deep cleansing breaths, which will help relax our systems, relax our tensions away, get our breathing going to a nice normal rhythm, which is essential to get into a meditative state. So as usual, close your eyes and inhale deeply through your nose, all the way down to your diaphragm, to your belly button. Hold the breath to a count of 3. And then from your stomach, from your diaphragm, exhale deeply outward and through your mouth. That will help relax your system entirely. Do that 3 times. I will do it with you. I will not be speaking at the time. I've given you the instructions already, so that way you can enter into a nice, relaxed, calm state on your own. So, at this point, we are ready, and we're going to begin. In your state of calm, in your state of peace and relaxation, go on to a journey. Visualize a beautiful setting in the Mediterranean. The sun is bright, the sky is clear. You are in a beautiful villa, an open villa in the Mediterranean region. There are columns surrounding this wide, open space. There is no roof above your head. There is an expansive floor made of marble, beautifully decorated in colors. Very, very ornate. It is in the tradition of Roman art and architecture. You're surrounded in this beautiful villa, overlooking at a great distance the ocean, the Mediterranean Sea. The house, the villa, is built high on a hill overlooking the Mediterranean Sea at a distance. Beautiful, sweet-smelling air, fragrant with flowers. You see around you large vases on either side. Beautiful lilacs are on these vases. Daffodils. Fragrant flowers. Lavender. As the breeze comes through from the ocean, from the sea, the fragrance of lavender envelopes you, tranquilizes you, sweetens your soul. You are laying on a beautiful sofa, like a chaise lounge, in the middle of this villa space. There are pillows, blankets on this lounger. You are replete in comfort. You are dressed beautifully in white linen, soft, delicate, cool to the touch, comfort. You lay upon this beautiful lounge in this beautiful open villa, overlooking this beautiful view of the Mediterranean Sea. You can hear the sounds of the sea as the waves gently approach shore. You look up, you see various birds flying. Small ones, larger ones, native to the region. You can hear some of the birds singing, sweetly, softly. There is great peace in this place. You are content. You are relaxed. You are in great comfort. Look out towards the Mediterranean Sea as you see the beautiful sky and the horizon. Look up and notice that the sun is starting to peek through the beautiful soft white clouds right in the middle of the horizon over the Mediterranean Sea. The sun starts to peek more and more through the clouds, this beautiful warm yellow disk, sending its rays of light toward you, sending its beautiful warmth, surrounding you in softness, in comfort, in light. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face, on your shoulders, on your chest, going down your body, on your arms, down through your torso, down through your legs, through your feet. Feel the warmth of the Mediterranean sun. See how beautifully golden yellow it is. The fragrance of lavender enraptures you in peace, in calm, in serenity. Relax yourself fully into this experience. Lay back on your lounge and feel all the tensions of the day, of the week, go down your body like a stream of water flowing from the top of your head all the way down through your face, to the back of your head, down through the back of your neck, your throat, down through your spine. Release all those tensions and worries. Down through your chest, your heart, down to your navel area, down through your shoulders, through your arms, through your wrists, through your hands, through your fingers. Let those tensions flow like water, like a stream flowing out of your system, removing all the toxicity, all the negativity, all the worries that you've carried with you, out and through to the earth. Feel this river of tensions flowing down through your pelvic area, through your buttock area. Release and let go of all those tensions, the muscles, the bones, the tendons. Feel your veins. Feel the veins streaming with all of those tensions and worries like water coming down your system, down your body, down through your thighs, through your legs, through your knees, down your lower legs, down to your ankles, down to your back of your feet, down through your feet, out through your toes, like a stream of water rapidly descending, upwards, down, 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 from the top to the bottom, down and out of your system. Send that stream of tension and worry and suffering down to the earth. Let the earth take those worries and troubles and fears. Let the earth take that for you. Let Mother Earth do what she needs to do to nurture you, to love you, to heal you. Send it to Mother Earth. She will take it. She will take all of it. And she will dissipate it through the ground, down to the center of the earth and out. All those tensions, all those worries, all those troubles, all those fears, gone. Gone from you. Erased. You're in a state of calm and well-being. You're in this beautiful place in the Mediterranean, laying here in utter peace and comfort, laying in luxury, as you deserve, laying in all this beauty, all this glory, without a care in the world. Take a moment to bathe in this peace. Feel that calm. Feel that serenity. Mind, body, and spirit. As you are in this state of great relaxation and peace, you see a blue light descending upon you. A beautiful sky blue light shines down upon you from the top of your head, down through your shoulders, down through your back and front, down through your legs, down through your feet. You are bathed in this beautiful blue light, this light of healing, this light of peace, This light is sent to you for healing, for calm, and for release. This light is sent for you to focus and send healing to all of those you know who are in need. Take this light for yourself. Feel its warmth. Feel the bloom. Feel the calm serenity of the bloom as you're surrounded in this beautiful, peaceful light. Focus this blue onto those in need, your loved ones, your family, friends, acquaintances, co-workers, neighbors, those who are in need of healing, those you know who are in need of healing. Take this light which shines upon you, enraptures itself around you in healing, in peace, in love, and send it forth in your mind, in your mind's eye. Visualize those you know who are in need of healing, and send this light through your own power to them to receive what you are receiving at this time. Send them the blue light of healing, of empowerment, of strength, vitality, energy, individualism, focus, independence. Send all of those attributes through this light to those who are in need, for them to find peace. Be at peace in this light. Visualize calm, quiet, serenity. See what comes to you in this meditation. Thoughts, feelings, visitations. What presents itself to you at this moment? See what comes through. There may be a message for you, a reminder, a lesson to learn. Keep yourself open and listen. A feeling of further healing, relaxation, and calm. A release of tensions and worries. A spirit guide may come through to say hello for you, to give you a message, and I love you, and advice. Listen in quietude and hear them. Hear what they say to you. Be at peace. Be in quiet. See what comes to you. Take this time for you. Take this time to pamper yourself, to comfort you. This is all for you. You deserve every bit of pampering and nurturing and light that comes to you. This is your time to relax and be at peace. See, hear, feel, know what comes for you. Feel the healing taking place for yourself and for others. Send this healing through this blue light to those who are in need. Friend, family, loved one, acquaintance, stranger. Send this healing to all who are in need. Relax, relax, relax. Be at peace. Now, at this time, you have received the gift of healing. You have given it out to others. At this point, look out towards the Mediterranean, and you will see the sun starting to recede into the horizon as the sky changes from a brilliant yellow to a magnificent deep orange and red. As the sunset falls and the winds calm, we awaken slowly to the breeze to bring us back to ourselves. And with that note, we are going to take your 3 deep cleansing breaths once again to bring us back slowly into our state of being here on this plane. Begin. If you have not done so, you can begin to open your eyes, move your hands, your feet, your fingers. Start getting yourself back here where we live, where we breathe, where we exist. Slowly, calmly, at your own pace. And we are back. That was very, very relaxing, very tranquilizing, very peaceful. The blue light always sends healing for yourself and for all who are in need. It is the color and the light of healing. You should be feeling very, very relaxed and peaceful and calm. If you fell asleep or dozed off, so much the better. That means that you are in, or were in, your state of meditation. Hopefully, for those of you out there who went into deeper meditation, you did see, feel, hear something, advice, a voice. You saw a loved one, a guide, someone that supports you, someone that brings light to you. Perhaps you received information that will help to illuminate a situation, bring calm to you, answer a problem, a worry, enlighten you, give you hope, inspiration, and courage. Nothing is insurmountable, nothing. Remember always the old saying, this too shall pass. Nothing is permanent on this world. Hopefully this was a very pleasant and healing experience for you. Gives you more of a state of calm and serenity. You feel clearer, more focused, more aware of things around you. You receive the blessings from the other side. It gives you warmth, light, and love. It's a good way to start the weekend after a long week of work or whatever it is that you're dealing with. Hopefully you have a pleasant, weekend. The weather should be wonderful and warm. I think at least here in the northeastern area, the rain has, at least the major rains have come to pass. We had quite a bit of rain earlier today and last night. I do believe that storm system is finally moving on. It's starting to pass. So you should have a good weekend. If you have to work, at least you start your work on the weekend with a greater sense of clarity, less tension and worry. Gives you more energy to look forward to what it is that you have to do. Face whatever it is that you have to with a greater sense of knowing and well-being. At this point, it's 10 o'clock, so we're going to call this a little over 10. So we're going to call this to a close. Once again, I hope that you found this helpful to you and healing, and that it gets you, through this weekend and through the rest of the week with clarity, a good perspective for things, a little more sense of hope, a little more light inside of you and around you, also. You feel better, healthier, wellness all around. I'm so glad that I was able to be with you this evening and to join in, on this experience. I'll be posting this later on Facebook and especially on YouTube on my channel, Metaphysical Communion. It's been a while since I've done that here. It's been a while since I've been with all of you. Good to see you out there. Whoever is that's there. For those of you who see this later on, I hope you find this helpful as well. And I'll be back again soon, in some way, shape, or form with another perhaps meditation or perhaps another evening of special event, until, I come back again, for a full schedule of programming, later on, in the summer. So on that note, I wish all of you peace, goodness, light, be well, be happy, enjoy, the rest of the spring. Look forward, to the beginning of summer coming soon. Enjoy the solar eclipse coming on the 10th of this month in the sign of Gemini, which is a sign of the air, a sign of the mind. So it's a good way to really focus and plan new things, new ideas, solve problems, issues that you may have. It is a sign of intelligence and genius, so it works beautifully for you. It is, the symbol that works well, with things of the air, things of the mental state. Enjoy, have peace, be in light and love. So until next time, I wish you beauty, peace, and love, and blessings as always. And I'll see you soon. Once again, take care.